She was 18 years old, unemployed and having a baby without her partner. Stephanie Mohan had wondered about how she would care for her child, and fortunately for her, her mother stood by her when her boyfriend fled.
I depended on my mom for financial support. She obviously didn't plan to bring us up that way, but she was there throughout everything. But then again, you can't expect your family to be there all the time, and not everybody has the same kind of family. So when I went for counseling at one of the girls' homes, you actually see so many of them who are just thrown out of their homes, and the family's not supporting them, and it is very sad. And it obviously made me feel lucky, but you think back and you obviously think that these girls and myself should have actually used the protection.
Although upkeeping the child was not easy, Stephanie has never regretted her decision on not aborting her child.
It's just your conscience, and I've seen so many friends actually go through abortions, and it's easy to just go for the surgery, just get the baby out, take a pill, wash it out, but you live with the guilt every single day of your life. I personally felt that it was not fair for me to end someone else's life because of my mistakes and my selfishness.
Do you blame anyone for your predicament?
No. I mean, the only one you have left to blame at the end of the day is yourself. I chose to have unprotected sex, and I can't kill someone based on my selfishness and my pleasure.
Stephanie has picked up the pieces of her life. Now an assistant manager of a wine bar, she sometimes looks back on her life and reflects on the difficult lesson she has had to learn about contraception.
People think that by not using contraception it's better or it's whatever, more pleasurable and stuff, but if you think about the long-term process, it's definitely worth just paying that money and using a condom. Basically, at the end of the day, it's your own responsibility to put your foot down and say, no, I want to make sure I use it, or go to the doctors and get the pill, because your partner can say, oh, I'm fine, I don't need to use it, but you never really know whether he is fine or he is safe.
Feelings of guilt does surface for Stephanie now and then, but her mistake has forced her to transform herself into the best mother that she can be.
Being a teenage mom and having this happen to you, who is the person that you want to apologize to most of all?
I think it would be my mom. Because it really, really hurt her and disappointed her to have to go through all this. I mean, with the shame the family had to go through and all that kind of stuff is not easy for her, because she took the bulk of it. And yeah, and my son as well. Just you never know if you've been the perfect mother or not. Yeah.
So right now, as a mother, what kind of hopes do you have for your child?
Just as long as he's happy and healthy, that's all that matters at the end of the day. But at the same time, make sure that he's raised in a good environment and that he gets a good education and he's happy. And just being able to provide for him as well, that's the main concern. Even if I don't get to fulfill my dreams, as long as he gets to fulfill his dreams, that's all that matters.